PLC Network here at CES 2020, and we're here at Creative Sound again, and we have Tekshi here, who's the CEO, and we've had another experience with the Super XFI amp. Last year, it was a fantastic experience. It was our team's first time sitting in the demo, and really getting to experience the ability to be able to take a pair of headphones like that and recreate a true surround, a soundstage like that of an actual, 7.1 sound system. And it sounded very, very realistic. You couldn't tell that you weren't actually listening to the speakers. So that awe factor was fantastic. And now you have Gen 2. So you've expanded on that based on a bunch of information that you've collected since then. And now you got some additional speakers in there, the virtual, and more accuracy. So what else has changed in the Gen 2 amp?
Well, as you have mentioned, in Gen 2, there's no hardware change. So actually mainly all software. Yeah. And we have looked at hundreds of thousands of years since in the years since we have released the first Gen 1. So it's a lot more improved, a lot more accuracy, better over a broad range of content. Previously in Gen 1, well, it works for live content, it works for movies, but maybe some music, okay, 50-50 and so on. So in Gen 2, I think and from the responses we have so far from the audience, we think it's 100%.
Oh yeah.
No problems. Everybody will love it.
Yeah, it's really an amazing kind of sensation to be able to take something like, last year did the same thing with a mono soundtrack or just a track file. This time you used the Rolling Stones.
Yes.
And you can really tell the difference clearly,
yes.
From the sound being in your head versus being able to see everything separated within the band playing. The vocals to the instruments and everything else, it does feel more realistic that way. And we can definitely see how this can be applied to things like gaming and whatnot and everything else.
Yes.
So it's definitely come a long way. It's just since last year alone. So the Gen 2 software is it's already available. It's already in the app.
Yes.
So if you haven't already updated the app, if you're using the SXFI amp already, you can just go check for updates, and it's probably sitting there already if you haven't already done it. And it's already ready to go with the previous headphones. With any of the previous headphones, because it's all software based.
Yeah, correct. So what you need to do is update the firmware, download the new profile. There you go.
That's it. And you also have something new this year. So this obviously was the highlight. This is amazing. But you also have a soundbar that is a Dolby soundbar that it's really surrounding you with a very realistic Atmos kind of experience.
Yes.
What are we looking at with this?
So anyway, we started with Super XFI, which is for headphones, right? So what about speakers? So we need to do something for speakers for people who enjoy sound in a different way. So the new product is called SXFI Carrier, which is a little brother of the Sonic Carrier, which is a huge, humongous soundbar that we released a few years ago.
Yeah.
So we believe we can do exactly the same thing, or almost the same thing, in that small package. So it's the world's first Dolby Atmos speaker system. That's different from traditional Dolby Atmos soundbar, because it's custom designed, everything is Dolby approved. We developed this jointly with Dolby, and it's going to give you a fantastic sound in that small package. And as a bonus, we're going to have a SXFI Audio, which is the speaker version of Super XFI, to give you some more realistic sound, even when the content is not Dolby Atmos.
And it really does work. I mean, it does put you in kind of like the center of this bubble of sound.
Correct.
All coming from one speaker.
Yes.
And the accuracy of the sound, the quality, the range of the sound was fantastic. So you can take any living room and turn it into a very well appreciated theater scenario.
And if you don't want to disturb your family, well, put on the headphones that's built in Super XFI, and you'll get the best of both worlds.
Even in Bluetooth.
Yes.
Even in Bluetooth. Do we have any information on the speaker in terms of release date or anything?
Well, we don't have all the details right now. It's going to be under $1,000, and it's going to be ready in 2Q this year.
2Q. Okay, so Q2 of 2020, so sub $1,000.
Yes.
And so that's something to look forward to. And I can personally tell you, I've been through the demo, I've listened to the soundbar, it sounds great. I can definitely see that it'll fit very well within the price category. And I definitely see myself buying into one of those pretty soon. So, well, Tekshi, thank you so much. This has been yet another wonderful experience from Creative, and we look forward to seeing where it goes from here.
Thank you.
If you want to stay on top of all the latest and greatest, and or at least the gadgets we cover, remember to subscribe right here. Subscription button. Click it. You're going to want to. There's lots of videos, interviews, previews, all sorts of stuff. Button. Click it.